Hello guys, welcome on my new video, and today we see if it's possible to run our Jeep Renegade on the trip, which is around 140 kilometers with a fuel consumption less than 5 liter for the 100 kilometers. So when I buy this car, I managed to make a trip around 100 kilometers with the consumption 5 liters for 100 kilometers. So now we try to repeat this trip, and let's see if it is still possible. So normally we run through the highway, we run through the normal city way. Maybe we'll meet some traffic jams, some downhill, some uphill, and so on. So let's see if this is feasible. So this is our starting point conditions. So as you can see, the car is tanked to the maximum. We have done already 3.7 kilometers. The average consumption is 5.8. So we have already so-called backlog, we can say. And of course we'll try to reduce the fuel as much as possible, but the condition will be to use still the air conditioner, of course, because as you can see we have 32 Celsius degrees, so it means it's quite hot, and climatization we need, of course. Okay, so we have started our trip, but immediately we catch the traffic jam, and you see 4.1 kilometer consumption, 7.3 liters. So let's see how it will continue and if our challenge is possible to make it at the end. Yes, 4.1, 7.4. Let's see. I will give you the reports every 10 kilometers. Yeah? 10 kilometers, the median consumption 6.1. Doesn't look good, but at least we passed the traffic jam. The speed, you see the trucks are passing me. I don't like it, but well, if you want to reach our target, I think I shouldn't go faster than 110 km per hour. So I will put the speed limit on 110. So I put the speed limit to 110 km per hour. So right now we have passed 20 kilometers. The average consumption, as you can see, it's 5 liter per 100 kilometers. And we are approaching the area where you can usually meet some nice ladies. They can offer you the blowjob or whatever you want. This is depending, of course, on your needs and on your pockets, yeah. So, but actually this is not the purpose of this video, so yeah, let's go. We are at 30 kilometers, and again the red traffic lights. So as you can see, it's kind of stop and go, but nevertheless we managed to reach 4.8 liters consumption, which was better than we expected at the beginning, but of course we have still a lot of way to do. And just to show you how I'm driving, of course starting from the traffic lights you have to go very slowly, so you see all the drivers already passing me by. But this is the only way to save the fuel. You see already immediately we have 4.9, so every starting point consuming more and more fuel. So the best would be to go normally without any stoppages, but this test would be without any sense, yes, just to go on some special road. So as you can see, my speed is above 80, and this is what I'm trying to maintain all the time. So I'm trying to be above 80 and below 110 to have some significant and, let me say, acceptable speed where you can drive normally, let me say, in the normal condition. You see we have already 5 liters, but now I put the gear on the zero, on the neutral, and we are doing kind of the gliding. You see immediately we have 4.9. The road is empty, we are going down. The speed is reduced to 80, so I put again the gear number 6, and we continue our trip. And let's see where we'll be at the 40 kilometers. Guys, I forgot about one thing which definitely can help us. So I have our stop and start system and it was disconnected. So now I turn it on and this sincerely a little bit should improve our status. Now it's too late, you see I'm again on the traffic lights. Let's start our trip and let's see how it will be with our stop and go system. Definitely it should improve. So next traffic jam, 37.1 kilometer, consumption 4.9. As you can see the engine is off. Now it started, so let's go. Now we are in the city, so theoretically we shouldn't go faster than the 50 kilometers per hour. Theoretically, practically, you know, sometimes we go a little bit faster, so I will try to not go faster than 60 kilometers per hour. One information, of course, which I owe you, what kind of the engine do we have in our car. So this is 1.6 gasoline diesel engine with the 120 horsepower, and the transmission is of course 6 gear, but this is only for the 2 wheels, so I do not have the 4x4. 51 kilometers. We still are around 5 liters, so it's quite difficult to go below 5. Kind of the road we are passing right now, you can see here it's also quite difficult to go faster than 80 or 90, so normally we are running here around 80 and sometimes even slower depending on the traffic. As you can see, this is the typical way around the cities, in the villages, and let's see how our Renegade will resist this kind of the road. So 60 kilometers and I managed to reduce the consumption to 4.7. And this is mainly because the speed is quite lower right now, but not because of me, but because of the traffic. So we are running between 50 to 80. You see now we have even 4.6, and this is really even my life record. Sincerely, I have never been so low in the consumption on such distance. And to prove you that I'm not going any special miracles with this car, yeah. So just see the car in front of me, it's still the same one which 10 kilometers ago, yes? So it means that we are driving normally like the other drivers. So quite good results. Of course the climatization is still on. You can see it's running on 23 degrees. And outside we have 27 degrees and let's continue. So 4.5, but because we are going down from the quite huge hill, you can see still the same car in front of us, but the hill is quite huge, so I think we can reduce even more than 4.5. Let's see what we can reach. Okay, we have it. So I will register this quickly because probably the hill is finished completely and now we can only increase our consumption. As you can see, 4.4, incredible. Guys, 4.3, and you see still the same car in front of us, which means that I'm following the guy. I hope he is not doing exactly the same test because it would be the coincidence. But nevertheless, okay, you see it's already 4.4. It was only a while, but really I'm impressed. And it's true also that we are going still downhill, but nevertheless, so practically 70 kilometers, 4.4 consumption. And now we are entering the city limits, so it will be more and more traffic and the fuel consumption should increase. And let's see what will be the result at our destination point. So we reach our destination point, 75 kilometers, average consumption 4.4, the time 1 hour 27 minutes, quite long, but this is mainly because of the city which I have to pass right now. Somehow, thanks to stop and go system, I managed to save some fuel, so we are on the good way to achieve our target 4.9 with 150 kilometers. But okay, let's see what will be the way back. It will be not so long the downhill, we have to go up in the hill, and the result may be worse than currently. You see the interesting things which I wanted to show you. Yeah, look, this one, range 994 kilometer theoretically using this consumption. Yeah, incredible. So it would mean that theoretically you can make more than 1000 kilometer. So we'll see. Okay, we have done our duties. It's time to go back, just to show you the pressure in the tires if someone is interested. 4.4, 7.4, and we are starting our trip back. So this is looking really bad, really bad. As you can see, we are stuck in the very long traffic jam. I have no idea when it will be finished. Let's close the window. And what's happened? We made around 10 kilometers. We lost practically all our advantage which we have, and consuming is growing very quickly, so well, essentially I don't know if we can make it. It's depending how long will be this traffic jam. However, this will be the real condition, so real condition, real fuel consumption. Okay, we are approaching 100 kilometers. Somehow we managed to maintain 4.9. Even we had to climb to our hill. You see 100, 4.9. We continue. I think we have to make still 40 kilometers to our destination, and let's see if we can manage. 100, almost 110. We managed to reduce to 4.7. This is mainly because we are still traveling very slowly between 60 to 80. There is no possibility to go faster, but nevertheless, once again I repeat, real condition test. 120, 4.7. Finally we have a little bit better road, so we can go a little bit faster between the 90 and 100, 110. It's our fast way, but also here from time to time we have also the speed trap, as you can see right now here. And we have also the traffic lights, so once again we have to stop. We have to use our stop and go system, and we have to wait again. 130. We continue with 4.7. The road currently is quite okay. We don't have the huge traffic this time. We continue with the speed around 100 km/h, and let's see how we finish out. So we managed to reach our destination point. I just parked the car, and you see we made it, and we are even better than expected. So 144.7 kilometers, the average consumption 4.7 liter for 100 kilometers, and you have seen the road condition was not so good. We had a lot of traffic jams, we had a lot of traffic lights and so on, and it is possible. So also I give you the data in the US units, so you see we passed almost 90 miles, and average consumption is almost 60 miles per gallon. So I suppose this is quite good result, especially when US the fuel is quite cheap, and comparing of course to the Europe, and you have big engines. I don't know if this engine is available in US, I suppose not, but if yes, you know already what is the consumption and how you can challenge your car. So if anyone reach better results, just let me know, just write, because I'm quite interested if it is possible to make less consumption of this car using the normal condition on the road. Thank you and see you next time, guys. Bye. Well, as the conclusion, I would like to tell you that I continue drive in this special way, so you can see I reached the exactly starting point, and I have 201 kilometers, and the average consumption I still managed to maintain on 4.9. So now the next challenge is in front of you. Try to do better, and thank you guys. Bye.